the JellyBeans.net.
Ketchikan is a popular Alaskan cruise destination with visits from over 500 cruise ships and 1 million cruise passengers per year. We spent about an hour exploring Ketchikan with our little JellyBean after our Bering Sea crab fisherman's tour excursion during our Alaskan cruise in late May of 2019. We used parts of historic Ketchikan's downtown walking tour as our guide. Take note that signage and maps were plentiful as we walked around Ketchikan, which made following the tour fairly easy. The downtown Ketchikan walking tour starts at the Ketchikan Visitors Bureau. Outside the Bureau is The Rock, which was created by artist Dave Rubin as a representation of Ketchikan's First Peoples and pioneers. The nearby rain gauge indicates the city's current total rainfall, which averages 12.5 feet per year. Across the street from the Visitors Bureau, the Welcome Arch spans Mission Street and is the second stop on the tour. According to the tour, the first arch was erected in the early 1920s, and the current arch was put in place in 1996. Further along Mission Street, at the intersection with Bawden Street, is Whale Park, which is home to the Chief KYAN totem pole. According to the tour, the pole was carved by Israel Shotridge in 1993 and replicates a pole that was raised in 1898. The Chief Johnson totem pole is located past Whale Park at Stedman Street. According to the tour, the pole was carved by Israel Shotridge in 1989 and replicates a pole that stood from 1901 until 1982. At 55 feet tall, it's very easy to spot. Our next stop was nearby Creek Street. Take note that Creek Street is not actually a street, but rather a boardwalk constructed on wooden pilings over Ketchikan Creek. According to the tour, the area was a red light district from 1903 until 1953. Creek Street then became a mixed residential and commercial area with restaurants, shops, and more. Several of the shops on Creek Street sell authentic, hand-carved, and made-in-Alaska items. And most of the structures have signs that provide information about the history of the building. The footbridge near the northwest end of Creek Street provides a nice view to Ketchikan Creek below. A kiosk near the end of the footbridge provides a history of the district and is located at the parking lot for the Tongass Historical Museum, which is part of the longer version of the walking tour. After Creek Street, we detoured to see the Salmon Ladder, which is part of the longer version of the tour. We followed Dock Street, the street directly in front of the museum, away from the footbridge, turned right onto Bawden Street, and followed Park Avenue down and to the right where Bawden Street splits. We then followed the signs toward the Fish Ladder, which was easily visible from the bridge a short distance away. After visiting the Salmon Ladder, we skipped ahead in the tour to the Nob Hill Overlook. The view from the Overlook was interesting, but a bit obstructed during our visit. Take note that the Overlook's marker is not visible on the downloadable map of the walking tour we used, so you may want to use the Visitor Bureau's map or your phone's map application to locate it. The entrance to the Overlook is located at the intersection of Front Street and Cedar Street. Also, Nob Hill is quite elevated compared to the dock area, so be prepared for a lot of walking uphill and climbing wooden stairs to access the Overlook. From the Overlook, we return to the dock area by walking along Front Street to the dead end and then walking down the many wooden stairs to the intersection of Front Street and Grant Street below. According to the walking tour, Ripley's Believe It or Not claims that the tunnel at the bottom of the stairs is the only tunnel in the world that can be driven through, driven around, and driven over.